My name is Natasha, and I'll be your guide for the next hour. Remember that this is your practice, so you need to do what feels right for you. This means you can modify if you need to, or increase the intensity if that's what your body needs. The challenge is to listen to me and follow, whilst overall listening to your body and respecting your boundaries. Join me on the back of your mat, sitting comfortably on your heels. Your shoulders need to remain nice and relaxed, and your palms can be rested on your thighs. Begin now to lengthen and deepen your breath. Now bring both palms rested on top of your heart. Feel your chest rise and fall with every in and exhalation. I invite you now to take this moment to set an intention. Small or large, it doesn't matter. Visualize something that's important to you, that you want to bring into your life, that you want more of, less of, whatever it is for you. Imagine it, visualize it, whatever it may be, call it in to your present reality. Now allow that to merge, to intertwine into your breathing. With every in and exhalation, focus on filling and emptying your lungs. On the next inhalation, imagine that you are breathing in a white, golden light. Imagine it reaching every single part of you, wrapping itself in and around you. And with every exhalation, imagine that you breathe out anything that's bothering you, any kind of stress or fatigue in your body, and just let it go. Keep that mental visualization going as you continue to breathe deeply, filling and emptying your lungs with every in and exhalation. On the next exhalation, move yourself into child's pose. Gently coming forward, outstretching your hands and arms and allowing your forehead to gently come to the floor. Close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Take a few deep breaths through your nostrils, as deep as possible, expanding your belly and chest and filling your lungs. Exhale slowly through your nostrils and allow yourself to feel fully relaxed. Continue to breathe deep and slow like this, and with every exhalation, allow yourself to just fully let go of everything beyond this mat. On the next inhalation, let's begin to lift ourselves out of our child's pose and move into our tabletop foundation. Keeping your hips above the knees and outstretched now through the upper body, reaching forward and slowly bringing your chest down and move into your puppy pose. Bringing your chin to the ground for a full extension, and if this is too much, bring just your forehead down to the ground. Take a deep breath in here, and as we exhale, press down firmly into your palms, lift your chest up and bring those hands back in so that you can come back into your tabletop foundation. Now let's loosen up the spine by running through some cat-cows. Drop the belly, look forward, chest forward, inhale and exhale. Lift the spine, drop the head and neck to cat. And keep that going. Inhale, coming into cow, drop that belly, lift that chest and look forward. And exhale, lift that spine, drop the head and neck. Keep this going and move to the rhythm of your own breathing. Now come into a neutral spine position, and now just bring out the body left to right, pushing the ribs and tailbone out to one side and then the other. You should be feeling a deep stretch through the side body as you do this. Again, match your movements to your breathing. Now on the next inhalation, let's curl those toes around and push up and back into our first down dog. Begin to press your heels down or walk out your dog if that's what you feel that your legs are needing right now. Just make sure to really press into those hips and keep your back nice and straight. We're going to hang out here in our down dog for a few rounds of breath. Hold the core in nice and tight, really press up and out through your shoulders and bring those heels down as much as you can so that you keep your down dog activated. On the next exhalation, bring your knees down towards the mat and hover them just above the mat. Spine straight and push back down dog. And let's do that again. So as you exhale, come forward, bring those knees hovered above the mat. And inhale, push those hips back and come into down dog. And again, let's come forward, hovering those knees above the mat. And begin to straighten up those legs and push back to down dog again. Bring those heels down. And let's come forward, hovering those knees above the mat one more time. And as you exhale, let's come forward, hovering those knees, holding your core in tightly. One more deep breath in. Final hold, you've got this. And release, push back down dog. Now let's begin to walk our way up the central line of your yoga mat. Bringing one foot in front of the other and coming all the way up to the front where your hands are, and then step your feet side by side. Rolling through the spine as you make your way up to a full standing position. In prayer, bring your hands to heart. Now begin to move your palms one and then the other on top of your heart. Take this moment just to close your eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. Now bring your arms either side of your body into mountain. On the next inhalation, take a deep breath in as you move through like a wave, rolling up and back. Exhale here, cactus arms. Inhale, extend, and exhale, rolling forward and coming into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, jump or step back to high plank and move through your chaturanga, inhaling to up dog and exhaling to child's pose. Roll the body out and up into up dog. Inhale and exhale, down dog. Bend through the knees and look forward. And let's jump to the front. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Bend through the knees and roll to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale deeply, extend through the arms, gentle back bend. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, extend. And exhale, hands at heart. And again, deep breath in as you scoop through the arms, rolling forward, up and back. Exhale, come forward, hands to heart. And forward fold, moving from the hips like a hinge, hands to the ground. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, jump to plank and move through your chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. And exhale, child's pose. Inhale, roll through an up dog. Exhale, push back, down dog. Try to remember that flow for today. We will be repeating it through our chaturangas today. So while we hang out here in down dog, really bring those heels down. Relax the head and neck, give a little wiggle side to side, make sure you're not holding any tension. Really try to bring those heels down. Let's take a couple more rounds of deep breaths here. On the next inhalation, bend through those knees, look to the front and prepare to take a big hop up where your hands are. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to stand up. Gentle back bend. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring those hands to your heart. And again, deep inhale, big sweep back. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen. Exhale, jump back to plank and move through your chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhaling to child's pose. And inhale to up dog. And exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, three-legged dog. Open up through the hips, inhale, and as you exhale, move forward and bring that right knee to touch your right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, connect right knee to left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, connect your right knee up and into your chest. Inhale, once again, push back to three-legged dog. Let's repeat a couple more times. Exhale, come forward, right knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend to three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee to chest, hold just for a moment, and then step that right foot up and in between your hands. Holding this runner's lunge just for one deep breath. Now as you exhale, straighten that front leg and come forward with your torso into pyramid. Exhale, bend through that front right knee. Inhale, straighten. Keep this motion going to the rhythm of your own breath. One more time, let's bend into that right knee. And inhale as we come back into pyramids, balance out your hips, so pull back with the right hip and just allow your upper body to lie heavy on that front right leg. Allowing the body to come as far down as it is ready today. Just close your eyes here and allow yourself to drift into this pose through the breath. On the next exhalation, bend through that right leg and lift through the upper body and come into crescent lunge. Bring your hands into prayer and bring them down to your chest. Connect left elbow to right knee and let's take a gentle twist here, looking up to the ceiling if you can. Try to really engage your core tightly. Imagine that this twist originates from the belly button and it comes out, ending through the crown of the head. So keeping a beautiful gentle twist there. Drop your left knee and let's take a low lunge through the lower body. If you wish to intensify this posture, you can open your arms at the elbows now. Lower your right hand down and let's bring both hands either side of that front foot. Extend your right leg and bring both hips back and in balance. Taking our half split posture. Draw your toes inward towards you for a deeper stretch. Bring yourself back up to the front, bending into your right leg. And let's begin to transition ourselves back up through a crescent lunge through the lower body. And bring our hands in prayer at the heart. Step your left leg up to the front and join the right at the front of your mat. And transition into your chair pose, coming nice and deep, making sure that your knees don't extend out past your toes. One more deep breath in here and bring your hands back to your heart and begin to unravel yourself to a standing position. Inhale as you sweep your arms up, take a gentle back bend as you exhale. Cactus arms. Inhale, extend again, and exhale, hands to heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, jump back and into your chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhale to child's pose. And inhale, push out and up to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Let's try to bring those heels down to the ground and just again go inward and focus on your breathing here. Just taking a moment to slow down the breath and maintain our composure so that we get ready to move into the other side of the body. On the next inhalation, lift your left leg to three-legged dog. Stack and open your hips. Come forward and drive that left knee to left elbow, and inhale, extend to three-legged dog. Exhale, connect left knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend three-legged dog. One more time, both sides. And final time, up and into your chest, holding just for a moment. And then let's bring that left foot down and in between the hands. Prepare to move the body smoothly in and out of that extended and bent leg. Exhale, extend, coming down and forward into your pyramid pose. And inhale, coming into a bend like a runner's lunge. Keep that movement going in rhythm to your breathing. So final bend here, moving in deep, and as we extend, let's come into that stretch nice and deeply. Make sure that your hips are balanced. Take a step up towards the other foot if you feel that you need to, and just try to relax into this forward fold. On the next inhalation, bend back into that front leg. Inhale your upper body up and lift to crescent lunge. Exhale your hands in prayer to the heart, and let's take that twisted side angle to the other side. Let's take a deep breath in together. And on the next exhalation, bring your right knee down and let's lower that lunge. I invite you to open your arms now if you want a bit of a deeper stretch here. Bring your body to the front and let's extend that front leg back and come into our half split on the other side. Bring those toes up towards the ceiling for a deeper stretch and try to reach your torso and forehead down on that extended left leg. Again, let's take a deep breath in together. And on the next exhalation, move forward with that left knee, release that front body, and let's come back up to a high lunge through the lower body. Lifting yourself up and bringing your hands in prayer to the heart. Make sure that you are engaging your core here. Get ready to step that right leg up to the front, feet side by side, and let's take our chair pose, coming deep into our seated chair. Press out through the lower back and look down as you make sure that your knees are not extended past your toes. Roll through the body as you begin to come to a standing position, and exhale as you take a micro back bend. Cactus arms, inhale, extend the arms, and exhale, moving forward, bringing the hands to heart. And get ready to sweep the whole body down and take your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, step or jump back to chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog, and exhaling to child's pose. And inhale up to your up dog. Exhale as you finish in your down dog. Inhale as you lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Release that leg back and push out through the hips. And let's bring that left knee up to the chest, placing your foot between your two hands at the front and lifting to high lunge. Sweep your arms down and in front of you, and let's take an eagle wrap through the arms, left under right. Keeping your shoulders relaxed but lifting through the elbows and holding and engaging your core in tightly. Now step the left leg all the way up and let's take an eagle wrap through the legs now. So bringing that left leg over and wrapped behind the shin, moving as deep into your eagle pose as you can. I do find that it helps to focus on something on the floor just to hold and maintain my balance as well. Inhale, lift your left leg and knee. Tense your ankle and bring that left leg on top of your right thigh. Let's move down and into our standing pigeon. And inhale, release, and let's step back on your exhalation, moving that back foot into warrior two, maintaining that bind through the arms. On the next inhalation, open your arms. And as you exhale, bring your arms wrapped around you in an embrace. Now continue this, moving to the rhythm of your own breathing, inhaling to open your arms to warrior two, and exhaling to create that embrace. Try to maintain this structure through the legs. Inhale, open, straighten up that front leg, and exhale, bend into that front standing leg and embrace your upper body. Keep that going. Final time, extend that front leg and hold that extension and move into your triangle pose, moving from the hips like a hinge. Try to follow your lifted hand with your gaze. On the next inhalation, bend into that front leg, moving again into warrior two, lifting up for a deep breath in. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down either side of your front foot. Lift your right hand off the ground and let's move into a twisted side lunge. Look up at that right hand extended towards the ceiling. We are going to transition from here into a side plank. Move nice and slow and take your time. When you're ready, you can lift that right leg up and stack it on top of your left. Really engaging through the core again here and lifting those hips up high as you can towards the ceiling. On the next inhalation, lift your right foot up and place it behind you. Drop the hips and prepare to lift on the inhale, and on the exhale, you can drop those hips back down. Bring as much motion into this as you possibly can. Keep this going and keep that rhythm of breath to movement connection as well. Let's make this the last lift up, and we'll transition from here into our three-legged dog, kicking that right leg back behind you. Move forward, bring your weight up towards the front of the mat and move into a chaturanga, inhaling to up dog and exhaling to down dog. Look to the front of your mat, bend deep into those knees and prepare to take a hop up to the front. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up to stand up, and let's take a micro back bend as well as we bring those hands behind. Straighten up and let's bring those hands to heart at prayer. Inhale, full motion here as we scoop ourselves up and around, and exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, extend, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lengthen, and exhale, jump to high plank and move through your chaturanga. Inhaling to up dog. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, back to up dog. And exhale into your down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts into three-legged dog. Stack those hips and let's move forward, bring that knee up and into the chest and hold. Plant that left foot up and in between your hands at the front. Lifting the upper body up, arms follow, crescent lunge. Deep breath in as you spread those arms open up through the heart and chest, and exhale, bring those arms together and let's take an eagle bind. Right arm under left. Now on your next inhalation, prepare to bring that right leg all the way up and wrap it around your standing left, and let's move into a full eagle bind. On the next inhalation, release your right leg, lift it up and place it on top of your bent left thigh. And let's come down now into half standing pigeon. Come deep into those hips. Really allow yourself to sink deep and just use that core strength for stability and balance. Release and lift your right leg, and let's step that right behind you. Taking a warrior two stance through the legs. And just for one more deep breath, keeping that bind through the arms. Open your arms wide on the next inhalation. And as you exhale, bring your arms into that embrace. Keep this movement going in connection to that breath, and don't forget to straighten up that front left leg when you inhale and open up through the arms. Bending back into Warrior Two stance as you exhale and embrace your body. Let's keep this movement going and take a couple of rounds of breath here. Final time as we extend that front leg, and let's move from here, moving from the hips into our triangle on the other side. Again, following that right hand if you can with your gaze. On the next exhalation, look down and let's bend into that front leg, moving out of our triangle and back into Warrior Two. Deep breath in, and as we exhale, cartwheel those hands down to the ground. Take a moment here to just position the body and then lift that left arm up towards the ceiling and follow with your gaze for that twisted side lunge. When you are ready, lift that left leg and let's move into side plank. Now lifting up that left leg and gently placing that left foot behind you so we can move into those big sweeping hip up and down movements. Exhale as you bring your hips down, and inhale as you sweep up, really lifting those hips as high as you can. Again, just keep this motion going for a few rounds of breath. Last time to lift and move straight into your three-legged dog. Lifting that left leg up and straight behind you. Bringing your feet together into down dog, and let's move straight into our chaturanga. Exhaling as you come down, inhale to up dog, exhale to down dog. Begin to move forward and let's move into our high plank. Slowly bring your body down to the floor, hovering above your mat. And then gently bring your belly down. Rest your forehead on your right forearm and take your left ankle with your left hand. Holding onto the foot is just fine too. Reconnect to your deep breathing here. Now look forward, lift up, chest up, shoulders back, and right hand also holding onto the left foot. Begin to lift that left foot up and follow with your upper body, creating a beautiful bow shape through the body. Be mindful here to just respect your personal boundaries. Don't ask more from your body than it's willing to give to you today. Let's release that left foot down. And let's bring up the right foot, connecting the right foot to the right hand and placing your forehead on your left forearm. Again, we'll just take a couple of rounds of breath here before we try to move into a deeper bow shape. When you're ready, connect that left hand to that right foot, lift up, shoulders back, look forward. And now gently release. Bringing your hands in front of you and resting your forehead on your hands. Just take a couple of rounds of deep breaths here before we move into a full bow. When you're ready, let's bring those hands and connect to the feet. Shoulders back, look forward. Take a deep breath in here and fill your lungs. As you exhale, you can lift up into a full bow. Try to keep your breaths as slow and deep as possible here, and you can come out of your bow anytime you feel the need. Let's just hold for one more breath. And now release. Bring your forehead down, release your feet, bring your hands down beside you at the chest, and let's push back into a child's pose so we can take a counter stretch. Make sure that your knees are together. Enjoy a few rounds of deep breath here. Now let's begin to lift and come out of our child's pose, lifting that spine up towards the ceiling, coming forward onto our hands and pushing back into down dog. From your down dog, take a roll through the spine and up to high plank and moving through your chaturanga, inhaling to up dog, exhaling to down dog. Now let's bring your knees down onto the ground, knees under hips. We're going to move into a camel pose, but first we need to get ourselves into the right position. When you've got your knees into the correct distance, again hips width, bring your hands at prayer and let's just take a couple of deep breaths. Now begin to create a gentle bend through the spine and bring your hands to the base of your spine. Gently bring your shoulders back. And stay here if this is the first time you've ever done camel, and hold this. If not, move your hands to your ankles and take your full camel, relaxing your head and neck back, chest forward, hips forward. Try to make sure that you're still taking deep breaths here, even in this posture. Let's all take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, hands back onto the base of the spine, come forward, bring your hands to the ground, sit on those heels, bring your knees together, and let's take a child's pose. Now let's come out of our child's pose, moving forward and bringing ourselves into a down dog. Come forward, high plank, and move into your chaturanga. Exhale, come down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look forward, bend into those knees, and let's take a hop up to the front. Inhale, halfway lengthen. And exhale, forward fold. Now let's try and go a little deeper into our forward fold. So maybe it feels better to go up and down a little bit, releasing tension in the lower back. Make sure that your head, shoulders, and neck is all released. Personally, I like to take my elbows in the opposite hands, create a little bit more weight into my forward fold. If you need to bend your legs here, please by all means do that. Fingertips come down, let's bend into those knees and let's bring our bums all the way down and onto the floor. Moving into a butterfly pose, which is soles of the feet together and your knees open. Straighten up through that back and look forward. Maybe it feels good to bring those knees up and down here and just create a little bit of movement, opening up and just creating a bit more flexibility. And on the next exhalation, just bring your body down, forward fold. Don't worry if you cannot bring your forehead all the way down to the ground. However far you come is absolutely perfect. Bring your attention back to your breathing, closing your eyes and taking your breath on a count of 4 seconds in and 4 seconds out. Let's begin to come out now, lifting that head and neck, shoulders come back and moving into a seated position again. Scoot a little bit forward if necessary, hands out in front and with control, vertebra by vertebra, coming down onto your mat. Rest your open palms on your thighs and let's just begin to go a little deeper here. Bring your right hand onto your heart, left hand onto your belly. Slowing down the breath here, bringing your awareness inward. If your mind starts to drift, just bring it back to your breathing. Now let's bring those knees together. You may need to help your legs a little bit because we've been in that position for a while. And bring those knees into the chest, releasing that lower back. Maybe taking a little movement side to side, whatever feels good. Deep breath in. And exhale, release. Bring your legs down, arms by your side, and let's come into our Shavasana, final resting pose. Allow your body to be fully relaxed and fully comfortable. If you have a little blanket, maybe put that over you right now. Allow your mind to drift and keep your mind focused somewhat by keeping your mind on the breathing. Inhaling at a count of 4 and exhaling at a count of 4. Please feel free to stay in your Shavasana as long as you need to. I wish you a lovely day. Thank you so much for joining me, I'll be releasing yoga classes every Friday and Sunday, so subscribe, hit that bell icon to be notified, and join me next time. All the best to you. Namaste.